Good morning. Is it a beautiful day in Wisconsin? You better believe it. I think this might be the prettiest day in Wisconsin I've seen since I've lived here. Scott Walker is still our governor. Praise God, he's still our governor. You know, this was wrong and it was dirty from the get-go. Is it not true that to recall an official, an elected official, it has to be on the grounds of they've done something illegal or immoral, neither of which happened in this case. It was simply people disagreed with his policy and it got pushed through to a recall election. That is just wrong. So millions of dollars had to be spent, on both sides. But guess what? He's still our governor. Here's the really cool thing. All of this that you've been hearing about how the conservatives outspent the liberals by this vast majority for this election, I live here. It is absolute bullshit. Living here, we know what we've had. We have gotten 5 or 6 times at least the mailers, the TV commercials, the radio commercials bashing Scott Walker than you did of Scott Walker promoting Scott Walker. And that is the truth. They couldn't say anything positive about Barrett, so it was all bash Walker. I've never seen such a negative, dirty, nasty, and it was big money, big money. The mailers we got, including yesterday, the day of the election, and the day before, were great, big, nice folders. These are expensive, with a picture of Walker on the front. I wish I'd have kept it, but I threw all that garbage away. A picture of Walker on the front looking like a criminal. You know how they can do, and it said how Walker divided our state. And then it talks about impending criminal charges and all this crap. And it didn't work. It didn't work. All that money went right down the toilet. Now, all he did was exactly what he said he was going to do. He took a $2.3 billion deficit and he balanced it in less than 2 years without raising taxes. Without raising taxes. That's what he said he was going to do. That's what he did. That's what they didn't like. So, here's the advice. Here's what the Mitt Romney campaign ought to see. With all this negativity coming from that side, they still lost. So, what did the Scott Walker campaign do? They would have commercial of him saying what he's done, and what he wants to do. Or they would play a news broadcast from Milwaukee where Barrett is mayor. And it would say something like, well, homeowners in Milwaukee are being hit by another 10% increase in their homeowners tax. And how the deficit was growing and growing and growing and all these things. And they used his words against him. They would play what he said against what he did. And the outcome. Boy, that's all that needs to happen. Take Obama's promises from his original campaign to run for president. Play that. Show where we are now. Let people see that. People are not that stupid. Obviously. Wisconsin is a huge blow to the Obama campaign. Thank God. Simple.